really? I gotta. Oh. All right. You know, you turn that down because I have actual tinnitus. Yeah, I don't fucking blah blah blah, whatever. Hello. I don't know how the fuck to do this. I don't fucking know. Who's take me to your home? Who the fuck is subscribed to me? Oh, that's so much less awful. Okay, okay, all right, well. That should fix that. $2,500 kibble bits. I don't fucking know. Slightly too big. Yeah, that's better. That's better. Marginally better. Is there a way to fucking... I don't fucking know. Let's get my little piece of garbage.
Наводитель к бою готов. Наводчик к бою готов.
Command the B point. Attack the D point.
Oh. Go this way. No, well, I guess that is a bit overkill. There, yeah, that's fine. That's not right. Why is this? What is this? What is going on here? Oh. Okay. All right. So that seems like a pretty
So in this video, I'm going to walk you step by step on setting up your
face.
YouTube chat overlay inside of OBS Studio. So the first thing you're going to want to do is have your OBS Studio open, and then typically you're going to go ahead and add your chat overlay to your intermission screen. Now I have here my video, my gameplay, and then I have an empty box here for my chat overlay. Now what you're going to do is you're going to come to streamelements.com, and I'll put a link in the description of this video. Then you're going to get logged in with your YouTube account, and once you do, you'll be brought to a dashboard just like this. On the left hand side, under streaming tools, just select overlays. This is going to bring you to a new dashboard, and then we'll select new overlay. We'll have it at 1080p, hit start, and now what we want to do here is you want to hit this little plus icon. We want to come towards the static and custom, and you'll select video if you have animated overlays, or an image if you have static overlays. And what I'm going to do to make this easier is I'm going to go ahead and bring in my just chatting scene to Stream Elements, so that way I can align it directly with the actual chat. Now, the overlays that I'm utilizing are going to be from streamdesigns.com, and they have tons of animated overlays for you to be able to choose from. Now, for this example, I'm utilizing the animated stream overlay package loadout, and you're going to see it is going to give me everything that I need to make my stream look professional. And this is going to be the just chatting scene.
Okay, you lost me. All right, already.
So in this video, what I'll do is you're going to come to streamelements.com, and I'll put a link in the description of this video. Then you're going to get logged in with your YouTube account, and once you do, you'll be brought to a dashboard just like this. On the left-hand side, under streaming tools, just select overlays. This is going to bring you to a new dashboard, and then we'll select new overlay. We'll have it at 1080p, hit start, and now what we want to do here is we want to hit this little plus icon. We want to come towards the static and custom, and you'll select video if you have animated overlays, or an image if you have static overlays. And what I'm going to do to make this easier is I'm going to go ahead and bring in my just chatting scene to Stream Elements, so that way I can align it directly with the actual chat. Now, the overlays that I'm utilizing are going to be from streamdesigns.com, and they have tons of animated overlays for you to be able to choose from. Now, for this example, I'm utilizing the animated stream overlay package loadout, and you're going to see it is going to give me everything that I need to make my stream look professional. And this is going to be the just chatting scene that I'm going to utilize here today. So once you have your just chatting scene or your overlays, you'll come back here to Stream Elements. You'll select video if it's animated, or image if it's static. We'll select video here. I'll select change video, select upload, select files, and if you went ahead and got your overlay, it's going to come when you download them in a box here for my chat overlay. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to come to streamelements.com. And I'll put a link in the description of this.
I fucking...
Okay, between these two I've been waiting to do this.
So in this video, I'm going to walk you step by step on setting up your YouTube chat overlay inside of OBS Studio. So the first thing you're going to want to do is have your OBS Studio open, and then typically you're going to go ahead and add your chat overlay to your intermission screen. Now, have here my video, my gameplay, and then I have an empty box here for my chat overlay. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to come to streamelements.com, and I'll put a link in the description of this video. Then you're going to get logged in with your YouTube account, and once you do, you'll be brought to a dashboard just like this. On the left-hand side, under streaming tools, just select overlays. This is going to bring you to a new dashboard, and then we'll select new overlay. We'll have it at 1080p, hit start, and now what we want to do here is we want to hit this little plus icon. We want to come towards the static and custom, and you'll select video if you have animated overlays, or an image if you have static overlays. And what I'm going to do to make this easier is I'm going to go ahead and bring in my just chatting scene to Stream Elements, so that way I can align it directly with the actual chat. Now, the overlays that I'm utilizing are going to be from streamdesigns.com, and they have tons of animated overlays for you to be able to choose from. Now, for this example, I'm utilizing the animated stream overlay package loadout, and you're going to see it is going to give me everything that I need to make my stream look professional. And this is going to be the just chatting scene that I'm going to utilize here today. So once you have your just chatting scene or your overlays, you'll come back here to Stream Elements. You'll select video if it's animated, or image if it's static. We'll select video here. I'll select change video, select upload, select files. And if you went ahead and got your overlays from Stream Designs, it's originally going to come when you download them in a zip file just like this. So if you're on Windows, you'll right click, select extract, and that's going to create a folder here for you. If you're on Mac, you'll double click, and that'll create a folder here for you. Once you have the folder, you open it up, you'll come to where it says overlay screens, and you'll see the just chatting one here. Hit open, and that's going to go ahead and bring it into Stream Elements. So because I already have it uploaded here, I'm going to hit submit. Now it's going to be a little bit smaller, and what you want to do is for video size, you want to select auto, and then you want to go ahead and stretch it for the full length of the screen. Once you do that, you'll come here to layers. You'll go ahead and lock it so that way it doesn't move. And now we want to go ahead and add in our YouTube chat overlay. So we'll come here to this little plus icon. We'll select streaming tools, your stream chat, and then here it is. We want to grab it, we want to just place it, and then we just want to go ahead and make it just a little bit smaller than the actual box that we have there to give it a little bit of space. And then once you have that in place, we'll come here to where it says settings, team, that we have there to give it a little chat overlay. So we'll come here to this little plus icon. We'll select streaming tools, your stream chat, and then here it is.
I don't want to do that. I don't get it. What the fuck is this? I hate this. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I don't want to watch fucking videos about this shit.
Let me show you how to see your YouTube chat over your game when only using one monitor. First thing we'll need is this free program, which I'll leave linked in the description down below. Ignore the fact that it says transparent Twitch chat overlay. We're gonna be using it for YouTube. So we're just gonna click that link. We're gonna go all the way down to where it says installation and usage and download the latest release. So we'll click this link. It'll bring us to the latest version. It doesn't matter if this number differs from yours, depending on when you're watching this video, but you're gonna find the latest version. You're gonna scroll down to where it says assets. You're gonna click assets and download the Twitch chat overlay installer right here. So I'm gonna click that. It's gonna start downloading. And once it's done downloading, then we're gonna install it. So we're gonna go through the installation process. It's pretty simple, but basically this program right here is going to allow us to put our YouTube chat over our game. So that way we can read our chat while we're streaming live on YouTube. And it won't get in the way while we're playing our game, like accidentally clicking or moving the chat. So this program is gonna prevent that from happening. So once it's done downloading, we're going to launch the Twitch chat overlay. This is all we need to do right now. So we're going to minimize this and go over to bot race. This is another free tool I'll leave linked below, but this tool is going to give us our YouTube chat so it'll be transparent so it doesn't block anything over our game. You can also customize it a lot more so you can get it to look how you want. So we're going to log in with YouTube, click that little button. Once you've logged in and given Botrix permissions, you'll be brought to this profile tab right here, and you'll know you've done it correctly if it says platform YouTube in the top left. So from here, we're going to go to the chatbot settings. We're going to make sure that this is enabled. Then we're going to go to the modules tab, and then we're going to enable this chat alert. Also, for whatever reason, if you already have premium and you have like a custom bot through here, turn off the bot before you go and do this, and then turn it on after you're already streaming. Now from here, we're going to go to the widgets tab on the left-hand side. Then we're going to go to the chat tab, this one right here. You'll see the options below in case you want to multi-stream, but right now I'm just going to have YouTube activated because we just want on our YouTube chat. You have the option to hide bot messages, include different emotes, hide old messages in case you want them to disappear. You'll just enable that and set the time limit for them to require to stay on the screen before they go away. I like them staying on the screen, so I'm going to disable that. You can change the font size. You can change the pattern. So in this case, if you want it transparent like this, you'll leave it on transparent, but you can also change it to other things like side or default. Default will add this little black background, making it a lot easier to see the chat messages. So for this instance, I'm going to leave it on default. You can also choose to have the platform icon show, but if you're just streaming on YouTube, you probably don't need it because it'll just show the little YouTube icon next to their name. But I'm going to leave it on just for this video. So once you've customized your YouTube chat how you would like it, we're going to copy this widget URL at the bottom with this green button. Now we're going to go back to that tool we downloaded. We're going to click the top left corner of that tool. We're going to ignore everything that says chat because this is for Twitch. We can also go to the general. You can do some quality of life stuff here, but it really doesn't matter. But we're going to go to the widgets tab. From here, we're going to paste in that URL that we just got, and we're going to click create. And then we're going to click save, and you can see that we have this little box next to it, which is going to be our YouTube chat. However, we still got a couple.
You suck and I hate you. Fuck this. I don't know, let's see. Alright, we got Swastika. Fire lightning bolts. That's it, really? That's a fucking... They're runes. That's a literal skull. Oh look. Another rune. An iron cross. That's an iron cross. An Aryan fist. It's an Aryan fist. The broken sun. It's a retarded swastika. The black sun. I don't know where the fuck the black sun comes from. It's the only one that is not really fucking. Ooh, every German Nazi symbol explained. Like, it's pretty fucking easy to figure out. Renew. Is Blender in financial trouble? They better not be, or I'll bomb somebody. The modernized China Lake grenade launcher. Whoop, goddamn dude. These people executed. Red, green. Didn't that dude die? Red, green.
Man, the roads around here are in terrible shape. It wrecks your car and it limits your speed. It's almost enough to make you pay your taxes. But rather than do something I know I'll regret later, I've been trying to find a way to smooth out the ride. Now, this one worked great the odd time the helmet actually lined up with the pothole. Other than that, it felt like you were walking with one high-heeled shoe on. Not that I've done that.
Everyone
Now this one wasn't totally successful because I forgot that Bernice is allergic to feathers. I even tried filling up the potholes. Everybody at Bernice's work gets one of these totally uneatable Christmas cakes every year for the last 35 years, so we got a fair whack of them. And if you flip them over, they're the same size and shape as a pothole. The trouble is, after 35 years, the Christmas cakes are in about the same condition as the road. But then in today's paper, something caught my eye, right about there. No. I was looking through the personals to see if any of my old girlfriends have come to their senses. When I saw some guys trying to unload an above-ground pool, and I'm thinking, hey, that could be just the ticket. Now, I don't have any money to give them, but maybe we can work out a trade of some kind. We'll see. Okay, that was a mistake. I should have emptied it first. The only thing I need from the pool is the side. I'm cutting it in half, so I get 2 wide rings of sheet metal. It's light, it's durable, and it's smooth, a lot smoother than the roads around here. But I'm not gonna be driving on the roads anymore. I'm gonna be driving on these babies. Maybe I'm getting a little ahead of myself, but I'm just trying to keep up with you guys. I'm using these lawnmower handles as guides for my pool sides. Of course, taking the handles off the lawnmowers means I can't cut the grass, so it's a win-win. The idea here is to put something between your tires and the road. Something that'll smooth out the bumps. Kind of like what your wife does between you and the neighbors. Funny how slipping a ring on can change your life forever. Now I'll just glide over the potholes. And here's another bonus. Real easy to find this car in the parking lot. So remember, if the women don't find you handsome, they should at least find you handy. And if the cops pull you over and ask you what the heck it is, tell them it's a carpool. Well, you know how some people can't leave well enough alone? Well, that's the case here. They found some new way of watching the red-green show. The expression flogging a dead horse also comes to mind. Anyway, there's some link somewhere. They're going to put it on the screen, probably right over my face if I know these guys. And you follow that and all the instructions and everything there. But apparently they schedule and they watch shows, or they put a bunch of handyman corners together, or who knows what they're going to do. But it's interactive, which means you actually get to interact, which of course I was never interested in doing. But we got somebody who is. Check it out. If you don't enjoy it, don't call me.
What the
For those of you who went to private school, this is called an exhaust manifold. This is called a wrench. And what I'm doing here is called work. See, I'm trying to increase the horsepower of this engine, and the best way to do that is to allow the exhaust to flow more easily out of the engine. Regardless of what your grandfather said, exhaust flowing more easily is no joke. See, the problem is the exhaust from each cylinder gets funneled into this bottleneck, which restricts the flow. You older guys know what I'm talking about. Now, a lot of guys go with bigger pipes, maybe even use one for each cylinder. These are called headers. Not like the header you took down the basement stairs. Nobody laughs at these ones. But I'm thinking, if size matters, why stop at pipes? Why not go up to something that's way bigger and used to handling hot gases? No, not your grandfather. That's right. Furnace ducts. Is it just me, or is this not one of the sharper vehicles you're likely to see in your lifetime? That's what happens when you get all your ducks in a row. And talk about performance. I figure I've raised the horsepower by around 35,000 BTUs. Please allow me to demonstrate. The heat is on.
Okay, I can't with that anymore. One path to freedom. I've seen that before. I don't think I've seen that before, but I know the subject. I've seen longer videos. Hold up.
When a pit bull sees a baby, well, it doesn't see a kid. It sees a nice pork chop in a big old rack of ribs. It sees some drumstick legs and some tiny hot dog toes. It sees some chicken wings and a cute beef jerky nose. When a pit bull says what's shaking, well, it doesn't mean what's up, 'cause the only shaking that a pit bull knows is left, right, down, and up. And when a pit bull asks you for a treat, it ain't talking about kibbles and bits. The pit bull wants a treat is in your child's ears and lips. If the song Who Let the Dogs Out was a song about some pits, well, it wouldn't be that fun of a song, 'cause everyone would be scared as shit. And there was just a shark attack, but it isn't what you think. People killed a bunch of baby sharks inside their tank. 'Cause when a pit bull sees a baby, well, it doesn't see a kid. It sees a nice pork chop in a big old rack of ribs. It sees some drumstick legs and some tiny hot dog toes. It sees some chicken wings and a cute beef jerky nose. If you're listening to this song, well, you might think it's a diss, but I actually love pit bulls 'cause of how much I hate kids. So I say pit bulls in every home, pit bulls in every school. Every single student could be this pit bull food. A pit bull thought I was a kid and I almost got ate. So I had to show him my ID to prove I wasn't in 5th grade. And the only reason I wrote this song was as a PSA, so I could let these pit bulls know that I'm of drinking age. 'Cause when a pit bull sees a baby, well, it doesn't see a kid. It sees a nice pork chop in a big old rack of ribs. It sees some drumstick legs and some tiny hot dog toes. It sees some chicken wings and a cute beef jerky nose. God bless the pit bull. You look so amazing in that sundress. Wonder what you look like when you're undressed. I can see the future in your eyes. You know I would never tell you lies. I just wanna see you smile, so stick around a while, baby. I see your man blowing up your phone, telling you that you need to come home. F that clown, he ain't about a thing. Look, I don't see no engagement ring. You said that he did you dirty, so what's the harm in flirting, baby? Cause your boyfriend's a bitch, he ain't shit, he can suck on my dick. I ain't with all that shit, why he do?
I don't like it. It's mean-spirited. I don't have that man. No. No. Everybody wants me to sign into some shit. I'm tired of signing into shit. I hate everything. I don't know who that is, but I hate her. At least I can see my freaking cursor. I don't know. Okay, great. I don't care. Just give me the news. I could just read the news. Oh, because they are stupid. Tim Carey's family guide to visiting Hawaii. You fucking go to barbecue places. That's what you do in Hawaii. Go to the North Shore and just go to every barbecue place you can find. It's gonna be delicious. Sweden. Hopefully I'll be there sooner rather than later. Self-care in Dubai. Please face the wall. What about the BBC World Service? Oh, did I actually get something?
EU was working to try and break up big tech because they said they were just too powerful and they had too much influence over their users, of which there are many, many millions around the world. But President Trump has a very different view. Although he was against TikTok in his last administration and actually called for a ban, he now says he has a soft spot for TikTok. And that one of the reasons is because he got so many young voters to vote for him during the presidential election last year.
Yeah, and the Vice President, J.D. Vance, has said that big tech should be on notice they could be broken up by the Trump administration, despite money that Microsoft included paying $1 million towards Donald Trump's inauguration. So Angela, thanks very much indeed.
President Donald Trump has signed several executive orders focused on reshaping the U.S. military. One reinstates more than 8,000 service members who were discharged for refusing to get the COVID-19 vaccine. Another order has banned diversity, equity, and inclusion (DEI) initiatives in the military. It will remove the use of race and sex-based practices in the armed forces, Defense Department, and the Homeland Security Department. A third order directs the Pentagon to determine a policy for transgender service members based on readiness. Earlier, I sought the thoughts on this from Alaria Stanley, transgender woman and retired member of the United States military.
It's a very disappointing order. All transgender persons serving in the United States military have truthfully been serving all along, and they serve side by side with their fellow service members and are always ready to serve. Transgender people enlist into the military at a rate of twice as much as any other demographic and have been willing to fight and defend the principles of America even when America has not extended those principles to them.
And so what do you see happen with this order coming into play?
It's estimated over 15,000 transgender persons currently serve in the military, and about 3/4 of those are in senior ranks and positions. So a ban to eliminate their service is going to have a drastic and immediate effect upon readiness for the United States military. These people serve honorably in all branches of the military throughout all different job positions and have achieved their ranks and positions through years of service, millions of dollars worth of training, and that will not be easily replaced overnight.
So at the moment it says that action does not immediately ban transgender service members, but I wonder, there will be certain ways that people are feeling transgender service members in the military now. What do you think is going through their mind?
They're essentially the fear of waiting for the shoe to drop. It's distracting to the mission instead of being able to focus on what they're supposed to be doing. They're wondering if they're going to have a continued job and a career.
What would you like to say to any young transgender person hoping and feeling that they wanted or they would like to serve for America and serve their country?
That serving our country has always been a noble and valued pursuit. Going back even to the American Revolution, transgender persons have been there serving honorably and fulfilling their duty. And if that is something that they wish to do, by all means, go and pursue that. Many of us have. I, for one, also served for over 20 years. Just recognize the service that you're entering in and the restrictions that would be placed upon you.
Alaria Stanley there, transgender woman and retired member of the United States military, giving me their thoughts on those executive orders signed by President Donald Trump. That story is up on our website. It's bbc.com/news if you want to read more on those orders and what it means for the military members. This is Newsday on the BBC World Service.
Did I get
This is the BBC World Service, exploring how the co-founder of the world's biggest search engine became a billionaire.
How did the richest people on the planet make their fortunes?
I'm Simon Jack.
And I'm Zing Sing.
Join us for Good Bad Billionaire.
Each episode, we pick a billionaire and we find out how they made their money. Then Simon and I have a decision to make.
Do we think they are good, bad, or just another billionaire?
This episode, we've got the man who revolutionized the way that we search for information.
About the 7th or 8th richest person in the world?
Sergey Brin. He is worth $135 billion. This is actually around the GDP of Morocco.
Yes.
This is all based off the search engine that he created with his best friend, Larry Page.
It's not only a search engine, it's the biggest shop window in the world.
Good Bad Billionaire. Wednesday at 13:30 and 23:30 GMT.
Nice
or listen now
wherever
you get your BBC podcasts.
Everything else. Fucking nationalize.
Hello and welcome to Newsday on the BBC
Whatever
World
their fucking
Service
ass,
with
that's
Rob
all.
Young and Victoria Warhol.
There's been more fighting, including the use of artillery in Goma in eastern Congo. Both the government and the M23 rebel group claim to have control of the city.
We'll be looking at the mineral wealth that surrounds this city and try to explain why it is crucially strategic for both government and rebels. first, this news.